Oh, it's just so low. Like, get a job. If you want something like that, go buy it yourself.
Fucking
We work for
Steve-O's,
it. We
mate.
don't just go and take somebody else's.
The family zone.
See, what I get when it comes to the story of God and the chosen and energy playing around with and stories that happen, there's two, right? Energies that get sent out there. You got Steve-O energy that I've seen, right? And then you got my type of energy, right? And they're battling, right? So that's a Steve-O, right? That's all it is. So hopefully you get what that means. But that's what's going on out there, and it's picking up on a big scale. It talks about it'll pick up more when God gets sick of shit, right? And then he goes, "That's it. I'm not going to deal with these all. I'm going to pick two, right? History's pretty much done this, and you're all going to get judged by it." That's what he does, like a parent, right? And then they go these two, right? And then see what happens. And you all listen to these two, and feel these two, and then you just make this decision collectively of what you're going to do. And that's what happened with Jesus and that. And your decision was back then to have envy and greed and don't want to understand and just kill and shit. Be a virus. Pretty sad, eh?
Their beloved basketball ring for the last 5 years, and it's become a community feature in this cul-de-sac for the last year and a half. Chantel says there's no way he could have mistaken it for hard rubbish.
Clearly could see
Exactly.
it was to my yard. It wasn't like it was empty with a sign saying
You know.
take me or anything like that. He's just come and taken it, knowing that it wasn't his.
The
'Cause
family
he
has a
can.
simple message for the man.
Bring it back, the ring. It's a basketball ring, and it's for everyone. It's for the kids on the street. It's for my sister.
And what's he? What are you going to say when he goes no? What are you going to say?
It's for everyone.
Yeah,
You're going to say you might get punched in the face or something like that? Don't do that. He'll beat you again.
watching this, then I'll be happy if you just park it out the front. That's fine.
Could you please bring it back because
Is that all God's chosen have got? Is that God's chosen power right there? Power of speech? What do you reckon? How far does it get them? I've tried that one.
all of these kids want to play with it?
And not only speak once, but for many years. God has tried it for thousands of years. How does it go?
Appreciate for him to bring it back.
Give us back our basketball ring.
Peter Caldecott, 7
When it comes to beating Steve-O's, you've got to do more than that.
years.
You might get lucky of one out of every 100 kind of thing. They're saying nothing's impossible. You know what I mean. What do you reckon? Anyway, I'm just waiting for this clip to load up. We might as well bang this all into one. But while we wait for this, what else could go in this great list? Huh? The great humans. Let's see. That means let's watch the news of what the humans are doing in their best areas. Either failing or, yeah, that is bad. Or progressing in some sort of facade way or real way. What else we got here? Now with that fella, I agree with what he says. When you're in Australia, I was just talking about it, about the workplace thing. It's a similar thing to that. Hey, babies. Yeah, when you're in Australia, you respect Australia. Now, if they're home, they can sing it all they want. But when you're out in the public, people want to understand. They don't like it when they don't understand, right? And so if you're out there going, as far as they're concerned, you could say, well, check up New Zealand or have this place, but they don't want to do all this. They can't, or have a phone, right? They don't. So it comes to respect of the standards, right? And so when you're out there in Australia, you should be singing English with the Australians about the Australian stuff, right? I agree with that, right? They should have said, sorry, I didn't know that it'll get to you. And he goes, you know what? There could be more of us. You just go home, you go think about it. You believe there's more of us. And I'm telling you now, there's me, right? When it comes to language, right? And he's got a right to say that, just like you believe you have a right to speak that language. But when you think about it, who really has the most right? Because that's how we meet in the middle, right? You're in his country, right? You're in the country he's asking you to speak. Wouldn't that be more of an upper points than a person that's not to have rights? You get it? But you never want to look at the bigger picture. You always just want to be in the now and what that dude's saying. And if he's bullying, yeah, let's go with it. Huh? Sounds good, let's go with it. Isn't it? We'll go with it because they're singing this and he's just having a go at them because they're singing something. Well, no, he probably wanted them to sing. He didn't say not to sing it. He said don't do it in that language. But they twist it like the media do about the disinfectant injection. You get it? That's what they're doing. It's that kind of thing. Never ends. Yeah? Definitely from those areas. And they all competition each other saying they don't do it, but they all do it. They're all the same. They all pace from each other. They can't even get their own news. They're not divided. They're together to conquer. Yeah? I'm nearly there now. That's my opinion. And I've got that opinion by the research and the things I've seen. Right? And I'm happy to debate with that. And if I was ever wrong when I debate with people, I'll find that out. Otherwise, I'll find out that I'm a dumbass and I'm just speaking lies, right? That's how you find out sooner or later if you got it wrong, like sometimes a child does. But I know I'm not got it wrong. And I'm happy to be brave and speak what I say, just like these news clips are talking about. What does that mean to you? Does that mean just do the script and get what people need to hear? Does that mean you can't say these certain words that you're about to hear, but I've got to speak about certain words and how people think? You people are getting worse and worse with the ways of the virus and just a little group to win. Right? That's shocking. Just like Jesus told you a long time ago. You don't even know your sins because you're listening to your little group's making it happen and forcing you, and you can't do nothing as an individual. You're trapped, bitches are not. Keep hearing that you can't fix it yourselves and you need Big Daddy to rock up and smack everybody or wipe them out. In a lot of ways, that can work. History talked about such things. Humans do it in certain ways when it comes to animals and how to wipe those cultures out because they believe it's killing the planet or annoying the humans. Well, I guess God will turn up and get rid of the humans because it's annoying the animals. You know what I mean? Now, if you believe in that concept and that tactic that you do, then don't you believe that maybe you guys need to go because look what you're doing to the place, like you say about horses travelling through something and someone's whinging about that you're farming your own fish now and something's one thing's getting caught in it. Instead of going, oh, look, can I come up with a design and you pay for it so things don't get caught so we don't have to whinge? Can we talk about that first? Or am I just going to attack you and say you need to stop because you're getting a stingray caught? That's what you do. You just make your propaganda, isn't it? That guy wanted to win about his point, not fix it, just win. And by winning is, shut them down, isn't it? You people are sad. Sad, very sad. No wonder you need all these shrink ads, definitely on YouTube. You need a shrink. You hear these people going, I don't need a shrink, I got you. Yeah, I got you, I'm just like you. So if I need a shrink, you need a shrink. Yeah, that's what it's getting like, isn't it? What happens when it gets to all that point? You're going to have a shrink for every day. The shrink just has a bulk, so what does that mean? Oh, it's hilarious. That's what it means. Hilariously stupid funny. You know when you go, oh, that's hilarious because they're just stupid and they're funny. That's what it is. Collectively hilarious. Yay. You know how that works too? Well, one country going, we're green, we want to go this way, but we'll go by these biggest polluters, these Titanics that don't sink. Because that's what we propaganda. And it won't happen. And you can build in that low-lying area, you're cool. It's going to be in 50 years. Then it doesn't, right? It's like the government selling you cigarettes. And it floods, and then the government does, oh, sorry. You're just going to have to pay for it now. Now we'll tell you shouldn't have been there, change stupid foe. That's the government. What do you reckon? Now what's real human, real thought, real action with truth?
A normal prediction of would this work when you have people who are the cabal that like to torture, set up.
Have you heard about the cabal? Well, a lot of people don't know much because they get stuck in their little dirty jobs. As the devil puts them in, and busy, and with a kid, and a few other things that not too important, to get you to not really see that what is important. And have a good one out there. See you later.